Hello, my name is Brainerd Carey, and today in this series I'm going to talk about mailing lists, how to use them, and essentially what they are. Who I am is an author and an artist. I wrote this book, Making It in the Art World, which was a bestseller on Amazon, and this book is called New Markets for Artists. It's about essentially sharing on the internet and how artists make a living on the internet. Both books are about professional development in the arts, how it is that you develop your career. Today I want to talk briefly, and I'll follow up on this in other videos, about using a mailing list. A mailing list means you're using a company, and today I'm going to talk about iContact because that's the company I happen to use, and I'm giving you a referral link as well. iContact is very much the same as companies like Aweber, MailChimp, Patron Pro. There's all kinds of programs out there that allow you to send bulk emails, essentially. That's all they are. You can't really send a bulk email with Gmail or other services because they limit the amount you can send and they limit what you can do with those. By what you can do with those, I mean getting reports about who opened them and for how long and what did they do with those emails. So what I want you to think about is looking at an e-marketing program is what they're called, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I think you should get one. It's really important for all artists at any stage in their career. An e-marketing program gives you two things that I think are essential and very important. The first is, yes, the ability to mail letters to your 10, 100, or 1,000 people on your mailing list, whatever it is. It allows you to do it at the touch of a button, to schedule them, to put pictures in them, and to make sure that they can be seen on all browsers of all kind. It's very, very efficient. The other thing that is enormously important, and I can't overemphasize the importance of this, is that it gives you the ability to create a little sign-up form. A little sign-up form is a teeny little message that goes on your website, a little bit of code, essentially, that says on your website, join my mailing list. Here, put in your email. People put in their email, they hit submit. It goes to your database in iContact, which is cloud-based. It means you can't lose it, it can't be destroyed. It's cloud-based, which means you're always pulling from their server, from their storage facility of all your emails. Again, I can't overemphasize how important this is. What's gold to artists is emails of people who are interested in your art. So if every time someone comes to your website, or whatever site you have set up for your artwork, they give you their email, if they're interested, you have now an email address of someone you can write to and talk about your work because they've already expressed their interest. This can turn into a sale, this can turn into a partner, this can turn into all kinds of really wonderful things. So the next step, if you're interested in this, is to investigate iContact, for example. I'm using iContact primarily in this example because I'm also giving you a referral link below this video, which means that if you want to contact iContact and use that link, you'll get a discount just for trying it. All the e-marketing programs are about the same price. When it starts getting up to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, a list that big, they're all essentially the same price. iContact has a lot of bells and whistles. It was recently bought by a big company, so it's highly effective. Okay, so you have, let's say, a mailing list of 100 people or 200, whatever it is. It's an iContact or a similar program. How do you manage this, and why is this so important? The way you manage it is you send out a letter once a month, ideally, but some kind of campaign, quote-unquote. Because what you want to do is regularly communicate with the people who are interested in your work. How do you regularly communicate with them? What do you say? What if you don't have a show coming up? You can announce shows, and most artists use it for that reason, announcing shows. But a much more effective way of using it is to talk about your process. In other words, when sending out a letter to everybody, instead of just saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, say, I'm in my studio today, or I was in my studio last week, and I found this object, and I started doing this kind of work. Bring them into your studio a little bit. Bring people into your process. Make it intimate. Make it something that they can understand. So the letters that you're sending out regularly through an e-marketing service like iContact to all your friends, family, and your growing mailing list, from your sign-up form on your website, the letters that are going out are updates about who you are and what's happening in your studio. And this is what will attract people to be more interested in your work, in terms of purchases, but also in terms of yourself, in your artistic process, and what it is that you're communicating and doing with your work. I hope this was helpful today. I think for myself and many artists that I work with, eye contact and other e-marketing services are enormously helpful in building an audience for sales as well as just interaction, interest in your artwork. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And if you're liking this Facebook page, you'll get more from me. Thank you and have a nice day.